Hello.
Hi, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
How are you? Boy, we did make it by the skin of our teeth, the hair of our
Yes,
chinny chin chins,
because
and all of
I
those
already
things.
put a little message that was like, we have friends doing some shopping. We'll be with you shortly. But
Yes.
all I see is a light coming through, you guys, and there's Lynn.
You can see me, right? My face is in here and all that good stuff.
She came skirting in. She's like, wait, I gotta stop right here.
Just like Santa and the reindeer sliding onto a rooftop.
How are you?
I'm good. It has been a whirlwind. A whirlwind.
You know,
It's that time of year, right? It's that time
year.
of year. Well,
Yep, it's that time of year. Well, hello, Sue. Hello, Troublemaker MJ. Who's Troublemaker MJ?
I don't know. Well, that could be interpreted in many ways, right?
I know, right? Sandy Kling. Good morning, Brioni. Hello, Carol. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Decoupage Queen's Creative Hour. Do we need to do introductions at this point? My name is Teri Lightsey. I think Lynn is just going to be like, we need to make sure every other week we have Lynn scheduled now because that's just how it's going to work out.
It seems like it's been going that way, Teri.
If you guys remember the last time she was here, I was like, you're not on the schedule anymore. This was your last one. And so she's like, okay. So I get her like next year, actually Valentine's Day. And so then she thought,
oh,
I'm
goodness,
good.
that'll be fun. Oh my goodness, that'll be so much fun to put something together for that. Valentine's Day is just so sweet, but you know what? I have been kind of putting it out there with people like, are you still crafting or creating for Christmas? Where is everybody with that? And I am shocked at the number of people that are still decorating and creating and making gifts and doing that one more little thing, because I think it's this time of year is so special for people, and we just love making all the stuff, don't we?
Yeah. And actually it was kind of funny because Sue, I call my online mom. I can't remember who she was teasing yesterday, but somebody was saying that they didn't have their tree up yet. But by the time Sue was done, they were like, all right, Sue, I'll get my tree up. She's like, okay.
I know. We all have so much to do. And it's like, you wonder, like, is it possible just to do like Christmas all year round in some form or fashion? I often think that people would get a kick out of maybe let's do an ornament every month or
Lynn,
something like that.
Do you do like Christmas in July? Do you do like massive Christmas creating during that time too?
We sure do. And then that rolls right into it's a tough balance, because at that time also we're beginning to really get inspired to do fall stuff too. And I feel like fall can be kind of the forgotten season, especially.
We'll get shuffled, right? Because it's like Christmas in July, then we have Halloween, and then we have there's Thanksgiving. Wait, there's fall in there, and then there's time to make Christmas, and so it just gets it gets shuffled.
It's crazy, but fortunately we have such an extremely generous and diverse community of creatives. So you can always find a holiday make somewhere, right? Which is great.
Miss Donna Hopkins says, whoops, that went up really quickly. The comments, how they do. I'm busy making ornaments for a co-worker's daughter. So many things I want to get to, just not enough time.
I know. Yeah. Hey, I just want you to know that I did dress up for the season. I added a couple of vintage rhinestone pins. But I got a fun project today, you guys.
I know. And I did put, when I sent out our telegram, I was like, is that something for you guys? So that's my treat. And I literally said to Lynn yesterday, said like, here's your link. Thanks for saving my tail again.
It happens.
But we get you to create for us, and it's always so special. So
Yeah, this is going to be
pretty
fun.
fitting because this is our last creative hour before actual Christmas. So who better
Right.
not to bring us into Christmas than Ellen J Goods? We need
Okay, well, I can
This
say
was meant to be.
this is a little bit, this could be Christmas, but it's also going to float through the winter season, and
Perfect.
it's going to be it's I'm doing a clock. I'm doing a clock makeover. I found this at our local thrift store, and that's what we're doing today.
You know, I have a thing for clocks,
You
right?
do? Oh my goodness.
I have
Well,
a
I
thing
think
for
you're going to
clocks.
like this. This is going to be really fun.
So before I turn it over to Lynn, you guys know we have something special that we do at the end of Creative Hour every Saturday. Decoupage Queen gives away a gift certificate for you to go shopping and get your own fun goodies. You just need to make sure you're doing 3 really easy, simple things. First thing is you need to make sure and verify that you're following Ellen J Goods. That link just went in for you right now. Then you need to make sure you're following Decoupage Queen. That link is coming in right after that. And then the third thing is make sure you're subscribed to Decoupage Queen's newsletter. If you've already done this, which you probably have because most of you are here with us every Saturday, if you've already done that, you're good to go. Just please verify that you're still following the pages because we all know what happens. And then let me know that you're done, and then I'll get your name on the wheel, and then we'll pick a winner, and that'll be maybe some fun last minute Christmas gifts you can get for yourself.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So other than that, I'm ready to get out of here and turn it over to you.
Yeah, we'll flip this down. If you want to take me
I'm
off.
not going to get out of here. I'm going to let you go so you can flip down and turn.
I'm going to get out of here. Okay.
So here, yep. So if you scroll down to the bottom, you will get where you put in your email. And that's where you subscribe to the newsletter. So you just need to scroll all the way down. And I think you look pretty darn good.
Okay, just want to make sure that does that look good, Teri?
Looks good to me.
Okay. I'm going to just try to straighten that out a little bit. Perfect.
Perfect.
Well, there we are. Look at that, you guys. We have got lots of products pulled out. So I'm going to talk to you about what we're going to be using today. This is that clock that I found at a local thrift store. Here it is. I'll be painting this. And what I did is, actually not me, I had JR remove all of the clockworks. So it did have a clock face and the mechanism, which is still working. So we pulled that out because we're going to be doing a different type of a clock face on here without numbers. And we're going to be using this darling little rice paper from AB Studios. These are festive robins. And let me show you the pieces that were in this. They were in here. So we have, they were like this. I have painted these with a chalk style paint. This is White Swan by Debbie's DIY. We're going to be stamping this, but this had another layer right here. So we cut that out, and lo and behold, can you believe it? This guy fits perfectly in there. Isn't he so cute?
Oh my goodness.
typically I'm not that much into animals with clothes on, but I could not resist these robins. They're just
I just realized
darling.
what you said.
Right? I know it's a thing. So, I don't even need to water cut this. Let me get my scissors out. And
Also, just so you guys know, the QR code up in the corner is the link to all the products used today. And then, of course, it's always in the description in both YouTube and Facebook. And we are on Lynne's YouTube as well as Decoupage Queen's YouTube. And then, of course, over on Facebook. So,
you know what, Teri? We're
yes,
everywhere.
we're
We're
everywhere.
everywhere, just like Santa. Oh my goodness. Look at these fat bellied robins here. Oh my goodness. So fun. So fun.
They've already had Christmas dinner.
Yeah, they sure have. They've got the roundest, chubbiest bellies. I love it. So I am going to, and guys, excuse me. Yeah, this is a working shop. So you're going to hear folks in the background, but that's okay. I love it.
Oh,
They
yeah.
get invited to see exactly what we do here, right?
I love it.
So,
That
okay. So,
I love that people are doing things and you're creating and they can walk by
yeah.
and it's like, hey, what are you doing?
So what I'm going to do is what I did is I just gave this a quick spray paint because my husband was spray painting something downstairs a little while ago. And then, because I'm going to be decoupaging over this, and we're always doing last minute stuff here. So,
No,
yeah, right. I know. So
never.
let's trace this out. Like I said earlier, this top piece had another smaller rim in here. And then we cut that out with an X-Acto knife. Now I'm going to decoupage this sweet little guy right in here. And later we will have the clock mechanism that comes up through. And like I said, there won't be numbers, but I don't mind that. I think, this is more decorative than functional, even though it does function. The clock mechanism does work, but we don't necessarily need it to tell time.
Yeah, I
You know
think
what I mean?
that the
We
fact
got
that
to
it
watch.
will be the correct time, I think is bonus,
Yeah.
But yeah, numbers, I mean, I think we all know the little hand goes this way.
Exactly. Well, I'm going to just use our decoupage varnish and glue. This is my go-to. I say it is the decoupage varnish and glue du jour. And I'm going to simply decoupage inside that circle that I just traced out, that where the clock face was. And it had one of those, inexpensive printed clock faces that are in
Yes,
there. But you can find these kinds of things all the time.
I told you, I was saying, clocks are I love to redo them. It
Yes.
kind of makes me giggle sometimes because it could be like the nicest clock and then you take it apart and it's got just this rinky-dink,
Little
paper
mechanism in it,
painted
right?
face of numbers. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, they're not made of much. I
no.
mean, we have some of those old like 1800s clocks and the early that have all those fantastic mechanisms in them, and they were really something, right? Okay, so we're gonna get this guy on here. And where is my little, you know what I'm looking for, Teri?
Your squeegee?
There it is. You knew. Oh, so I am keeping this pretty basic, but you can see that this little landscape here totally has so many ways for you to customize this. And I don't have that on there. Happens to me every time, Teri. And I traced it too. Oh my goodness. This doesn't happen. This only happens to me.
No, it happens to me too.
Does it really? After you
Yes.
get all the glue on there, right?
Uh-huh. So you know what I started doing? Well, I mean, I've kind of always done it, but I do it extra now, is I always make sure to go bigger because I'm like, I'm so tired of it always being in the wrong spot.
I know. And look, I even traced it. I think this happened to me the last time I was live with you too. Or probably every time that I've been live with you. Hey, there it is.
Perfecto.
If at first you don't succeed. So, I
Try
mean,
again.
obviously, you could put glitter on this. You could do so many fun things. You could use so many different types of finishes on here, but I'm going to keep this pretty basic because I want it to be something that's not too glitzy and glammy. I want it to be a little more decorative that you could leave out through the winter. But oh man, is there ever space to do some really cool stuff on this?
Yes.
Okay, so
really
yes, go ahead.
quickly, I am putting the decoupagequeen.com link. Y'all, that's taking you to Decoupage Queen's website. But if you scroll down to the bottom, it says subscribe to newsletter, and it has a box there for you to enter your email. That's how you get on the email list. So you're at the right place if you're at the Decoupage Queen website. It's the home page where I'm directing you, and just scroll to the bottom.
Okay, folks, I am going to use this dark green paint. This is a Pentart acrylic called Khaki. It's really a nice warm green. And then what we'll be doing is kind of doing a little bit of distressing. Hey, you know what I forgot to do? I need to tape this off. That's what I need to do, Teri.
Do you need to take it off?
I need to tape it off.
Oh, tape it off.
Yes. So I need to get a little tape on there so that I don't paint all over my piece of glass. I didn't want to remove this. See how it has the little wood strips that hold it in? I didn't want to mess with all of that. So we're just going to tape.
Yeah, because sometimes, depending on what they've used, it makes it tough to get that glass out.
Of course. And that wood glue is crazy, right? But I'm going to grab a little beeswax block to create just a touch of a resist. That is going to make it easier for me later when I sand this and do some distressing. But you can use whatever kind of distressing you want, or you don't have to at all. Something like this could easily be done in a really pretty shiny finish, or you just have so many options, so many ways to do this type of a substrate, this type of a project. So let's get that khaki on there. No, let's get my tape on there. Oh my gosh.
So while she's getting her tape, just so you guys know, Justin, the crafty brother in Just Craftin', he will be on 2:00 Pacific, 5:00 Eastern, on Decoupage Queen as well. You know, he comes and does a couple of crafts with us each month. So
oh my gosh, so you've got two folks sharing?
Yes.
Wow.
That one is more informal. It's not, creative hour setup. He just streams, does a couple of lives for us each month, which is always fun. Yeah, so he'll be on a couple hours actually.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, so bringing you all fun stuff today.
Oh my gosh, I just can't get over. Megan and I always joke that it doesn't matter when we're going to go live. It could be on a Monday when the store is closed. And that's when everybody, we have people at the door.
You know, do you remember, was it, I don't know if you guys have a Mervin's back east, but they used to
No.
do, well, this was years and years ago, but remember the lady that would be on the glass going, open, 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 open.
No, not familiar with that, Teri.
Like, that's what they're doing to you when you guys are closed. They're like, open, open, open.
I know. It's so true. It's so true. Oh my goodness. We are going to see the Buffalo Philharmonic tonight for a beautiful Christmas Pops concert. I'm so excited about that.
Fun.
Yeah, I'm excited too. It just was gonna make me feel give me all the Christmassy feels.
Stephanie says, Lynn, I hope you're feeling better.
I am feeling much better. Yeah, this has been quite a season the past week or so. Megan's poor family has been battling with flu. It's just passed from one to the other to the other.
You know, that's the hardest thing is when you have, when one gets sick in the family, it's almost you're destined.
Girl,
no
isn't
matter
that- I know
what
it's
you
true.
try to do.
It's so true. Wow, this is really lovely. The
It
Pentaton
is.
acrylics are great. I typically reach for, like our Fusion Mineral Paint or
Yes.
our WDIY. And I thought today, no, like let's use an acrylic paint. And boy, am I glad I did. This glides on beautifully. Look at that.
Ashley says, that sounds fun. What kind of music do they play?
Well, they do pops, so a lot of it is just kind of a little more modern, or it's not just all orchestral music. They will have, just all of the classic Christmas carols that we all know, and they'll have singers there, and so it's always fun. It's
That's
always fun.
fun.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. A lot of the people are remembering the Mervin's commercial.
Oh my word! It must be something. Yeah, I don't remember.
It was
that.
one of those that, you know, Mervin's, golly, it's probably at least 20 years ago, but she was stuck like up on the glass, you know, like her face is smashed in and she's just going, open, open, open.
So what was Mervin's?
Clothing, kind of like Kohl's.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Just
Ross,
like
you know, like that.
Okay, gotcha. Must have been like a more of a regional, southernish
Yes,
kind of
I
thing.
think so.
Look at that color. That is a
love it.
beautiful green.
So I use khaki a lot, but is that the matte?
This is matte. Yes.
Golly, that I just, you know
That
which
is-
one I tend to go to a lot? I forget about khaki. I use Thorn a lot.
Thorn is a good green too.
Yes.
Yeah. But I held this up next to my little robin in a hat, and it was perfect. But wow, this is really a nice paint to go on here. And it's got such good coverage. I think it's only going to take one coat.
Yeah, it looks like everybody is saying very pretty green. That is a gorgeous green.
Yeah, it
That
really
is an
is.
amazing green. Yeah.
Megan, this one is called khaki. Khaki.
Khaki.
No, it's just the acrylic. I know. Yes, like I know. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. That is so, so pretty. I'll tell you, if you get yourself a good green, you are set.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness. Where's
I
Troy
don't know if
today?
you're like this, but you know, and I'm kind of the same way with pinks.
Oh,
Like,
pink
I don't
too.
like the grassy green, like that bright grassy, the real bright
Yes.
green. It just
Yes.
like this is perfect.
This is lovely. It really is.
I'm the same way about pinks. Like, I don't like that Barbie pink or
Oh,
that,
no, no.
yeah,
Oh,
I
give
don't.
me a warm undertone
Yeah.
pink and oh gosh.
Sharon Shepherd. This is Pint Art. It
Hi,
is
Sharon
Pint Art
Shepherd.
acrylic matte. And I think I heard Megan say she's going to add it if it's not already in on the list. But
Yeah,
the QR code and the links are all in the description, and it's built into the QR code that's on your screen.
right. Our collection list actually includes the link to the acrylic paints in matte, but it's there's going to be a drop down for
Gotcha.
lots of different colors.
And so let me do for you guys, I will do this. Let's do Pint Art acrylic matte.
I could have used vintage effects on this too, but that would mean that I would have had to start this like yesterday.
Yes. When I used to use vintage effect like crazy.
Yeah, it is
And then I
neat.
stopped and I
Yeah,
haven't really used it much. But
it
then
is.
I felt like it was one of those where okay, Teri, relax, you're doing it too much.
Enough. Stop with the vintage effects.
Put
Right.
it down.
But you can get that vintage effect and that layered effect with any type of paints just by using a resist. And that's
Yes.
basically what the vintage effects was. It was a
Mm-hmm.
resist. So let's pop that aside to dry and we'll get back to our little birdies. Oh my gosh, it just makes me laugh. It really does. So
Dapper
cute.
little guy, isn't he?
He really is pretty doggone cute. So we're going to, I mean, if you guys have followed me, you know that one of my like design things that I keep in mind as far as what do I put with something like this?
Mm-hmm.
When I have a florally or a something that has a lot of like texture and movement in it, I love to use composition wise, I like to use like typography or something a little more graphic. So what we're going to do here is use the IOD stamp called the Waltz. And this has been one of my go-tos. You could also decoupage this piece with a piece of vintage sheet music if you like.
Oh, yes.
But the one piece that I had that would have worked, I think I put it away. It had like it was a Christmas piece, which was I was like, oh my gosh, look at that. But I think I want to keep this, like I said, more not so much Christmassy. I wanted this to be more wintry, something that you could keep out throughout the season. Okay, let's grab the waltz. Hi there. Hello. How you doing today? How are you? And our IOD. And our IOD ink. And I love using like a stamp with the ink in a chalk style paint because it just translates so beautifully into that piece. I don't want to do it over this bird. Teri, why didn't you stop me?
Because I was just wondering if you were trying to get if I don't know what you were.
Yeah, I know. Like somebody stop me now.
Trust me, I would have started screaming in a minute. No.
I would have had these music notes all over that bird. So I'm just going to do this kind of stamp all over this. And then we're going to pop it on here. Look at what I did. See? Oh, Lynn Brundage. But because this is a chalk style paint, this is what's really cool, is you can kind of wipe away that ink. And you're basically just removing that little bit of chalk paint, like just the very surface layer of it where the ink is.
No
Look at
one
that.
will ever know.
And no one will know what I just did.
Just the 114 people that were watching.
We have 114 people watching.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Aren't you all out like shopping or baking or, well, you would be in baking probably. So when you're stamping, just hold that in place, don't shift, and then make sure that you are
Have you ever
pressing.
seen one of those tools? Do you know the air hockey game?
Girl, I have one right here.
Yes, I
Okay.
love that. I have two of them actually because I thought I lost my first one.
You know, I am so tactile. I just love my hands feeling around with this stuff.
Yes, and that's true too because you can actually feel what has. Oh,
Oh, look at that.
that is perfect.
Isn't that going to be great? And I love how the black will tie in to his black hat. And the beauty of this is, like I said, oh, it just, I think it makes it beyond just for a holiday. I think it really makes it wintry. This whole
I
thing. If
love
you,
that.
yeah.
It's
But here
it's
you,
like it's his song he's singing.
and that is another reason why, thank you very much, I chose the waltz or a piece of sheet music because I wanted that represented, like a singing bird, right?
There's
And
our Justin. He says beautiful.
oh,
Judy
hi,
Newsom
Justin.
says magnificent.
Magnificent. Thank you. I think it's going to really all come together so nicely. Oh, look, this is how I clean my stamp sauce. I just make myself a nice background here. All righty. Now what we've got to do is let's get that. Look at you
Oh my
guys.
gosh. Love it.
And we're going to add a little antiquing wax to this as well. So,
Oh,
but let
that's
me,
a good idea. Marianne Smith says, let's call it the stamping puck.
that's a great, and that's probably what it's called, right?
Probably.
Okay, I am going to use my heavy body gel and get this glued into place. Soon as I see what I do, see what happens to me, I get going. Now, I was thinking earlier today, like, oh, this would have been really cute with some fine line crackle on it or something, but I didn't know how that would translate looking through a piece
The
of
glass.
glass. Yeah, that it could be a little weird, you know?
Yeah.
So,
I agree because fine line does dry down glossy
yeah.
and then the reflections from the glass, it could almost look, yeah. I
Right?
I
Don't you
agree.
think
Yes.
that could have created a little bit of an issue?
Yeah. I mean, and if you're like me and can't see with a darn, I'd have to put it up to my nose to be like, oh, that's
Well, and then
fine.
you'd have nose prints on the glass, Teri.
Exactly.
Goodness sakes.
Oh, that's okay. Hi, Leveda. Leveda says she was washing dishes, not paying to the time. Ugh.
Oh, Leveda. What a beautiful name.
Yes.
Okay, so let's get this on here. I have had this clock down in my stash of stuff for so long, knowing someday I would come up with just the perfect project. Not that I like to collect stuff just to have it, just in case, but when you find a good piece, you really do want to grab it, knowing that it could be just a fantastic substrate for
Right.
So
Oh yeah,
let's.
I think we all do that. I've had pieces for at least a couple years, and then you just walk in one day and you're like, oh, yep, it's time. It's time for you.
Yep. You just never know. I mean, and again, I think I look for, if I'm thrifting, I look for like a surface area that could be easily used for a decoupage or adding molds to it. I like to look for something that has a nice surface area where we can customize it.
So we are getting the Marys, the Mary Sharkey and the Mac,
Hi,
Mary
Mac.
Casey, saying, what about us, sister? Mary is the beautiful name, LOL.
Well, of course it is. especially Mary. Yeah, we love
Mary.
it. We love it. It's beautiful. My sister's middle name is Mary. Okay. I like to use these, and again, I'm going to use my little disclaimer is when we are creating live for you guys, we're kind of speeding along the process. I would always make sure that I let all of these products dry naturally on their own, so that you're not pushing it, you're not rushing things. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm looking for that clock hole. JR took the mechanism out and he took it to the basement, but I wouldn't have been able to add that mechanism live anyway.
Yeah. Till
Um,
everything's fully dried down
exactly,
anyways. Yeah.
exactly. So, but I'll take a pretty picture of it tomorrow and be able to put that in. But when you're working with a clock face like this, you also want to choose, you need to choose a decoupage paper that would suit that clock face. Because like say for example, this is where your hands are going to go. You don't want that bird's face like here.
Exactly.
You do have to be mindful of the pattern that you're choosing and how that's all going to fit together in the end. You almost have to think backwards with this stuff sometimes, right? But let me
Yeah,
just
because
give,
that's the last thing you want to do is get everything put together and then realize like you've
and then it's not
punched
going to
a
look
hole
right.
right
Yeah,
through their face.
yeah,
And it's like,
exactly.
well, back to
Yeah.
the drawing board.
But these are darling. Look at this guy. I'm going to pull this out again because I'm just fascinated. I'm fascinated with this. And look at him with his little plaid scarf and stocking cap. Look, they all have little hats, but this is great to make, just a nice size ornament, or little ornaments. These would fit beautifully. Let me grab. I always come back to this because this has been a hot item for IOD, but look at these fit so
Oh,
nicely
perfect.
inside our little oh gosh, snow globe mold. So you do have a lot of nice options. That's why I love these I love these decoupage papers that have all the different elements, because certainly you can pay $4 and have lots of different things that you can make with that one sheet.
Yes.
Now I'm sounding like I'm on QVC. Sheesh. Megan's like, that's part of your job, Mom.
You do the hand movements pretty soon. You know how they're like, exactly.
Let me put that behind. And I'm going to come back to this, and let's make sure that this is completely dry. Acrylic paints dry so quickly. Megan, you look like you're getting ready for a hot date.
Well, I have to go to a birthday party.
Whose birthday party?
Maybe I was husband this girl.
Oh,
I love a nice 4 p.m. birthday. I can handle that.
4 p.m. Absolutely, right? Like, was it any of my business whose birthday party she was going to? That was rude.
Well, that we don't think about those things.
I know. So I'm going to give this a kind
And
of a
let's be
once,
honest, even if it wasn't, we would still ask.
right? Like, where are you going? I'll dress up. Where are you going?
Jeanette, it is AB Studios Winter Robins Festive
Mhm.
Round Portraits 2. Again, y'all, you look at that QR code that's up in the corner there, that will take you to all the products on Ellen J Goods, and then it's also in the description for you guys.
Okay, I am going to grab a little bit of sanding, like a little sanding block, and let's see what happens here. Oh, by the way, I paid $3 for that, for this.
Isn't that, oh, what a score that was. Goodness gracious.
So I am just going to kind of distress those edges a little bit. And I'm not going to go too super heavy on the distressing. Remember, I added some of the beeswax
Yes.
in here. Because, you know, it's, let's see. I'm hoping that that will pull away. Okay. Oh yeah, yep, it did.
Just need to get through the little layer of the paint.
Yes. And my paint is still pretty soft too.
We have 130 friends with us
Oh
today.
my gosh, you all, that's fantastic.
Make sure you guys are doing all the things so you can get on that wheel and a chance to win your gift certificate.
Wow, yes.
I get an email all the time from our winners that say that they are so grateful, and it's so cool because most of the time they've said that they've grabbed products that they've wanted to try. So it's
I
new
love
stuff.
that. Yeah, I love that. That is such it's really nice to have that option to go in and pick something, a little gift to yourself, and the
Yes.
opportunity to try something different.
Mm-hmm.
Teri, what would you say are the most important Pentart products to have in your arsenal, or Decoupage Queen? Let's talk about Decoupage Queen.
Well, what do you mean? Decoupage Queen, it like our rice papers? You mean
Okay, they're one
Pentart,
and the
right?
same. So let's you're right. It's like, oops, I forgot I'm doing a Decoupage Queen live today.
Totally cool to talk about Pentard on Decoupage Queen.
Beautiful.
Love it there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what would you say are your go-to? And I'm sure this has
I
come
would
up.
say if you had to have only 5.
If you had
So
to have 5 products.
if I was only able to have 5 products, I
Mhm.
would need my Decoupage Varnish and Glue Matte,
Okay.
my Heavy Body Gel, Fine Line Crackle,
Okay.
the Solvent Glossy,
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
and then Umbra.
Yeah.
Girl, you nailed it right there. Man, I've got to say I would do Heavy Body Gel,
Mm-hmm.
bonding primer,
Bonding primer. Yeah.
fine line crackle,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, the umber and the solvent. Was
Solvent.
that
So
And now what are you going to decoupage with?
Decoupage varnish and glue. Oh my gosh, why 5? We had to pick 5. Well, why don't you guys in the comments tell us what your favorite?
What's your 5?
Yeah, or even just one. What is the Pentar product that you cannot live
Now,
without.
I would say if somebody were to say, okay, now Teri, you need to pick between yours or Lynn's, which one would you pick? I would be completely honest and tell you guys, I would pick Lynn's, and here's why.
Oh.
Back in the day, I used to use heavy body gel to decoupage.
No way.
Yes.
Well,
So
it doesn't
if
surprise me.
if I had to, I would rather have bonding primer, because then I knew, right, I was going to get bonding primer is important for any surface, right?
Yeah.
So if I had to, because I can't really do double duty with decoupage, varnish, and glue like I could with heavy body gel, if push came to shove.
Okay. Oh, it's like if you had to go, if you had on a desert island and all the only Pentar you could take with you.
Oh, Kathy P1226 says pigment fix and micas.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
See?
what's Lynn gonna do without her gold pigment?
I know. I'm not even using that today.
Amy Schmidt says my
Hi,
go-to
Amy.
pen tart this Christmas is ice crystal paste.
Oh, yeah.
Catherine says
All those
bonding
pens,
primer.
all those pens, the pens.
Yes. Judy Ball says she wants to try the fine line crackle. Sue, Jeanette, and Patricia says heavy body gel.
Oh, yeah.
And so does Debbie.
Okay. Okay. So I just applied some clear wax over this just to give it a little bit of a sheen, because this is a matte paint, but I think it, when you're sanding this too, it really, it can kind of dull it down even more. And so I like to add a little bit of wax.
Oh, Patricia Conchi said, I just got velvet powder after seeing your nutty.
Oh, yeah. The velvet powders are a blast too.
Yes.
Okay, now I'm getting that wax out of there. Now we're going to come back to our little fella. I'm going to have to take these off for a momento. Now I'm going to get a little clear wax on this. I'm going to be really careful not to get any on here on my decoupage paper. Even though it is a varnish, this is still very soft, so I would never add wax to this without putting a coat of some kind of finish over it.
On top first, yeah.
Yep.
Catherine Lakowski says bonding primer, pigment fix, heavy body gel, metal pigment, and fine line crackle.
Good batch of products right there.
Tony Doss says, you're making me want to try all of these products. Too many products, too little time.
Well, then we all better get stranded on the same desert island so we can share. And if that were to happen, we'd have all the time in the world. I'm just adding a little bit of dark wax, kind of around the edges.
Georgiana says, heavy body gel, as nobody has a product like it.
It's so true. Let me do just a little around the edge here. Then I'll take this cloth again. When you use a clear wax first, it really helps you to be able to manipulate that dark wax. I typically, because I don't like total grunge, but if I were to apply dark wax directly into the, if I were to apply dark wax directly into that chalk paint, you would get a really grungy effect.
Yep, it's gonna grab it.
Yeah.
It's gonna take hold.
But this way, and then I can layer a little bit more. Oh my gosh, this is darling. Absolutely darling. I was going to say, I know my mother would love this little clock, but guess what? I was at my mom's this morning.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like Christmas exploded in her house, in her little house. I have never seen so much Christmas and ornaments and lights and jingle bells and musical this and musical that.
I love it.
It's a riot. Oh my God.
So Lori Stanley Henderson says, tell us again what heavy body gel is used for, please.
Go ahead, Teri. Use it for so many things, right?
So heavy body gel really does not have any limits, oddly enough. It's a very universal product. A lot of us tend to only use it for glue, right? So
Yes,
it glues anything, and I mean anything: metal,
it does.
glass, plastic, resin, and it will not ever let you down, meaning it's not gonna ever come off.
Yeah.
But you can also use heavy body gel through stencils. You can color it with pigments and micas. There's so many uses. I mean, it's really your imagination.
One of my favorite ways to use heavy body gel is to run it through a stencil and then sprinkle some glitter over it.
Yes.
I think that's a really, really fun way and gives you just a pretty effect.
So a lot of y'all don't realize, but heavy body gel, we have it in black as well as glossy and matte. So the glossy dries transparent, the matte dries to almost like a frost, and then obviously black is black. So if you use the matte, you can give it, if you put it like on glass or plastic, you can give it that very frosted look. So like I said, there's a lot of cool things you can do with heavy body gel, but the go-to, I speak just, mainly a lot for myself, is glue, because it's tried and true. It's not going to let me down. But yeah, I think because Pintart has so many cool products, I don't need to always, we have wonderful things for stencils and we have wonderful things for this and that. So that's why I tend to lean just towards the glue side of it.
Right.
But really, if you were to take everything away, I can still create with just heavy body gel.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, you could. I'm not going to try to push this into place yet, obviously, because this is it's still so soft and wet. It has not cured. So tomorrow, we'll pop these little guys out. Actually, I could take these out right now. Let me do that.
Tina says, the spindle on my banister broke. I used heavy body gel to fix the spindle, and let me tell you, it is fixed forever.
No, that is so cool.
And Deb says heavy body gel is my new household glue also.
Yeah, it's great. Here we go. Then we'll be able to get a little bit better. Oh, stop it.
Come on. That is so stinking cute.
I'm going to just, oh my goodness. Okay, we're not done yet though. I pulled out my IOD Winter Botanist. And here's what we're going to do, because we love layers and we love dimension. And I thought, how adorable would it be if we added, gotta see how that's going to fit. Let's hope. These might be too big. I don't know. Gosh, what do you think, Teri?
You're talking on the glass, right?
Yeah. It's so hard to tell
Because of the
until,
white. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's a little big.
It might be, yeah, that might be too big. So what if we did just,
Our one for next year.
and sometimes like I will think I'll have like an idea like this, and then once I actually do it,
Yeah, you have to pivot sometimes.
yeah, of course.
A business card.
You know what though? I think I like the pine cones added.
I am not
Just in
mad
one
at the
corner.
pine cones.
Yeah. I would agree. Let's go right. Let's square that off.
Then right on our website on the front, you'll find local.
So do I want him up here? What do we think? Well, because we've got the poinsettias here.
Yeah, I like it up there.
I do too. I do too. So let's see if I can. This should work since these are actual grids here. I think it will. It will. I'm going to tuck it. Oh, Teri. This
I
is
think
so
that is
precious.
so cute.
And you know, sometimes less is more, right?
Mhm.
Let me grab a little transfer stick. And then guess what? I think we're going to call this done.
Done and dusted.
I'll get the mechanism in tomorrow. Like I said, get it all put back together and take a really pretty picture of this.
Mary Lou, the music notes are stamped. It's a stamp. It's not paper. It's the IOD, the waltz. So yeah, looks really cool. Doesn't
Look at
it?
that. I mean, you got a lot of real estate here with this.
It is beautiful. I need to send Lynn a pokey tool.
A pokey tool.
Yes, I sell these pokey tools in the store, and I tell you what, they come in they're so handy, but I use them a lot to lift up the little parts when I'm doing the transfers like that.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Sorry, I got to get my head in the way here.
Yep. Love how the clock turned out. It's adorable, says Sandy.
Thank you, Sandy.
Mary Lou says gorgeous. Lori says it's beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
I love that.
Do we like it? What do you think?
What do you guys think? Debbie says love, love, love.
Okay. Do we like this? Or is it showing a little bit too much background on there?
Let me take a look.
I think it is. I think it's just showing too much.
Because can you hold it up to us, Lynn?
Get it off. Can you see, guys?
There you go. Now can you?
You all set? Yes, please. I'd like to purchase.
I like it, Lynn. No?
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Mary
you
says
know,
love it. Sharon says I love this. Kathy says very cute. When you say shows too much background, are you saying the overlay for the actual
transfer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that's
I know exactly what you're talking about. Now I realize that it's glass, but would you be able to take a tiny brush and put like a little bit of varnish just over that part to make that disappear?
Do you think that would do it?
I think so. I've done it before, but obviously
And you could see the other thing that I'm doing. I do this all the time. I use this little transfer stick or my fingernail to also come in and kind of take away a little bit of that
Of that. So
transfer.
you guys know I talk to you guys about the halos all the time. So that's
Mhm.
what Lynn's talking about, is that the transfers have like, it's almost like a little frost.
Yeah, even though IOD hardly has any halo on it.
Yes. Yeah,
But
but
I
because,
think-
and we wouldn't notice it, have it not been on the glass.
Exactly. But I'm also thinking I could add a little something like right here too. Let me look for another teeny
Oh,
tiny
like a
pine
little
cone.
berry or something.
Or just another little pine cone could go right there.
Yep. Oh, where's the one you just cut off?
Did I cut off a pine cone?
Yeah, you cut off from the corner.
No, I don't think. Oh, did I?
When you were having it at the bottom corner, you cut it to square it up.
Oh Lord, where is it? Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. I don't know if I'm gonna like it because look, it comes down over him. So
Nothing a little flat blade wouldn't cure.
you're absolutely right, and I just may do that. And isn't that always? That's what happens.
Because from this angle, obviously, we can't see it. But when she's holding it straight up and looking at it dead on, she sees it hanging over into his face.
Yeah. So I can scratch this off easily.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not scratching the glass.
No.
But you guys, you see, I mean, this is what happens to me. And it's okay.
It's so okay. It's so okay to not like something and paint over it or remove it, or it's okay. And then sometimes it's okay to walk away as well and come back and say, okay, yeah,
Exactly. So I think what another thing that I do like to do
I didn't know that was a current work in progress.
is
Oh, wow. He still needs to be frosted.
sometimes the best laid plans, right? And then you actually see how it looks when you do it. It's like, no, maybe I took it just one step too far.
He was all like, oh.
And you know what I'm thinking? What could be adorable on something like this? So think about this, you guys. Like one of those, like just a little circle of gold, simple circle of gold, like from one of the gilded transfers. That could work, but I don't want this to be glimmery and shimmery,
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yes. Excellent.
And this will just clean up with a little alcohol or with some Windex. I've done it many times, Teri Lightsey.
Oh yeah. See, and that's like I said, had it not been on the glass,
We wouldn't have seen it.
you wouldn't have seen it.
But I'll tell you the other part, as like a composition kind of thing.
Yes.
I didn't like the opening that was right here in the corner.
In that corner.
Yep.
Mhm.
I think the whole thing was just a little too. It was too much.
Mhm.
It was too much. Where let's look at this because I love
So Miss Linda Baker says that she actually likes it without it as well.
Thank
They
you,
like
Linda.
it plain as well. Mary Sharkey is saying, how about the pine cone transfer on part of the green wood?
Maybe, yeah, maybe. But I'm kind of like feeling a little like in the direction of Miss Sharkey.
Yes.
And where is my alcohol? Not that.
I'm sorry, Miss Karen. This Lynn's store is open. So there are customers. So yeah, that in real life, it's happening.
Yes, I apologize. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
But we are just about finished up anyway. And as you said, Teri, sometimes we just need to walk away from our project for 24 hours
Yep.
and we're good, right?
Yeah, because there's sometimes when you I don't know, you might be this way too, Lynn, like so many things start to come in, right? Like you go, oh, what this but if you walk away and you come back, all of a sudden it's clear. You're like, you know what? This is what it needs, or this is what I need to change, or
Yep. So I think I like it plain. And my thought is like you could potentially, like if you wanted to zhuzh this up for the holidays, you could put just a pretty little nosegay of pine cones and so forth just on the top and attach a ribbon up there. I think so I think I'll leave one extra detail to maybe something like this that could be removed. Like I like that much better.
yeah.
Don't you?
Let's see how you it's real tucked in that corner. I agree.
Yes, I like. I like that. I may do that. I want to figure out a way to add it without gluing it. Oh my goodness, these ladies are they're having fun. So that's what we're gonna do. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not sure how I would attach that, but I'm gonna think of a way to do it. I might just put a teeny little tack and then just wire that on. But I think that'll be
Audrey Rodriguez says, this is in all caps adorable, Lynn.
Thank you, Audrey. Okay, well then, Teri, I'm going to call this done.
Okay.
All right, and I'll put in the
love it.
Clockworks.
I absolutely love it.
Yep, I will switch my camera around when you're
I
ready.
will pop up so you can switch up and turn.
Okay. And you let me know when I'm ready.
You're ready to flip around. Hi, Vicki Browning.
Good job, Mom. Jeez. I didn't drop the phone.
Without taking it
I
off?
didn't disconnect.
And then she just disconnected. She literally said.
And then I did. You did so good.
She literally, you guys couldn't see her because she's obviously what we call backstage. She goes, I didn't disconnect, and then it went.
Yep, gone. She goes, and I just did. But luckily, she disconnected right to the screen where the link was, and so she could just push it.
Oh my gosh, everybody. Oh, I love it. Wait. I need to get off of here so they can see it. Hold on.
It's cute.
It is really cute.
When that clock mechanism goes in there, oh my gosh.
I think it needs a little worm on it.
A worm.
For like the robin to be chasing a little worm.
Oh, I was like, a worm?
You're like,
it's adorable. It really is. And you guys, look, $3 at the thrift store, a little bit of
really cute
stuff, and JR will put that clock mechanism back in there tomorrow.
I said with a little worm on it for the robin.
And it's just adorable. It's adorable. I love it.
Mom,
So,
that's really cute.
Before we say goodbye, let's get our wheel on here.
Wheel.
Oh, here, I'm excited to see the winner.
And let's do, what did you say?
I'm excited to see the winner. That's why I'm here.
And let's do this shuffling and say good luck to ya.
Good luck to you. Whoever you
Judy Ball.
Judy, woohoo! Congratulations.
Judy Ball, congratulations. So,
What are you
Judy,
gonna
if you
get?
take a look at the screen, my email is right here, teri@decoupagequeen.com. Please send me an email and let me know that you won today with Lynne of Ellen J Goods, and then I'll send you your gift certificate. So, congratulations. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Yes.
Christmas. I'll see you in February, if not sooner.
I'm sure we'll see you before February. That's hilarious to say we won't see her till
We
February.
tried that already. We already know that's not going to work.
No.
Everybody, we
Oh,
hope
you guys.
a very, very happy holiday. Don't forget, in about 45 minutes, Justin will be on DQ doing something crafty for us. So, but thank you so much, Lynne.
Thank you,
Thank
Teri.
you, Mom.
It's so nice to have to know, like, you know, the owner who happens to have a really crafty, creative mom.
I am pretty lucky to have her right in my back pocket. Look how little she is. She could literally just fit right in my back pocket.
She's like
pocket size.
Alrighty, everybody. We hope you have a
Oh.
wonderful rest of your weekend, and we'll see you soon. Talk to you
Bye,
later.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Merry
Sure,
Christmas.
I'll probably talk to you tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye.